towards fitness is never an easy one, and I'm sure you have a lot more questions related to slimming and the different treatments available to target those stubborn areas. To answer some of those, I'd like to welcome to the show once again the Regional Slimming Manager of VLCC, Kiran. Kiran, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Ash, for having me again.
Now, last week we discussed briefly about the different options that VLCC offers clients. This week, I'd like to get into the specifics a little bit more with regard to your weight loss programs. Which one would you say is the most popular one?
Well, the newly launched treatment is the 3D WTT, 3D waist and tummy trim.
Okay, why 3D? I like the name though.
3D because it focuses on the whole dimension of the abdominal area. So we focus on the tummy and the waist, and exactly in one session.
Okay. Now I want to know a little bit more about the approach. Is this an invasive one?
Of course, none of the VLCC treatments are invasive. They're all non-invasive, and you lose 5 centimeters within 1.5 hours.
5 centimeters?
Yes.
5
5
centimeters.
centimeters.
Wow, so can you do like 3 sessions in one go and lose 15 centimeters?
Not at once, but it's only done once a week.
Okay.
And you can lose 5 centimeters every week.
Wow, I'd like to schedule in like right now. Now I want to know a little bit about the process. Take us through, you said 1.5 hours. So what are the different stages one has to go
Well,
through?
it has 4 different steps. The first step is when we use the neem powder, and we use something called G5, which is a mechanical therapy. It helps to increase the blood circulation and the surface body temperature. Once the surface body temperature increases, the veins dilate and the circulation of blood increases. After which we do lymphatic drainage. All the toxins in our body travels within the lymphatic system. So we also help in detoxifying the body during the treatment. The third step is our magic ampoule, which is known as the 3D power dose. It's an ice-cold ampoule. It has the sculpting and the contouring technology all in one power-packed formula. It will help reduce the fat, break the fat, detach the fat, and prevent its growth.
Now you've used a lot of fancy terms right now, and I'm sure the viewers are thinking the same question that I am. I mean, to be able to lose 5 centimeters in an hour and a half, is this going to be a painful one?
Of course not. It's non-painful. It's not painful. There's no bruising, no redness. You're in and out of the session within 1 hour and a half. It's like you feel like nothing has just happened. Just the 5 centimeters.
Right. So, and after the treatment, can you just resume your life like you normally would?
There's nothing that needs to be done. You just go back home or back to work. You can come during your working hours, come and do it, and back home.
So it's very convenient as well.
Very easy. It's
right. Now, stubborn fat and stubborn areas is one thing, but what about people who've recently lost a lot of weight? Loose skin is a huge problem, and stretch marks and things like that. So is this treatment also suitable for people with those?
I mean, it helps people with loose skin, but we have different treatments for people with loose skin. First of all, we see how much is the skin, how much is it loose, what's the skin texture, and we have different treatments for loose skin. We also have a special treatment for stretch marks. Also for mothers that just delivered, we have a specific treatment for them directly after their delivery that helps, tighten up the core muscles, reduce the stretch mark. But 3D is more for weight loss and injury.
Okay. The duration of the treatment is about 1.5 hours. And how many sessions does one typically need to go through?
We recommend 6 sessions, which are done only once a week. Over 6 weeks, but every time you come for the session, you will notice a difference immediately.
Okay. Now, I mean, it's a huge claim to make that you can lose 5 centimeters after every session. So, I mean, is it a case of I can just come and do this treatment and then go back home, eat a bag of potato chips, rest my foot on the coffee table and watch TV and I'll still lose weight?
There's where a lot of the clients, they get the misunderstanding. See, VLCC, again, we are a holistic approach to weight loss. So all our programs are combined with diet, physical activity. Any treatment that you do, you have to combine it with diet and physical activity. We only help you break the fat, you need to burn it. So that can only be done through diet and physical activity, and our experts are present in the center to always assist.
So this is not a magic potion. You don't just drop pounds after you undergo the treatment, but there's a real discipline involved.
Exactly. So after the treatment, there's a 30 minutes of exercise which will be assisted by our physiotherapist. which will help you maintain the centimeters lost. But definitely, if you do the treatment and you go back and you eat a bag of potato, you just ruin the results of the treatment.
This is a very fascinating treatment and a real breakthrough in the field of slimming and weight loss. As always, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Kiran.
Ash, for having me.
Time for a break. Up next, we head to Abu Dhabi for some much needed pampering at an oasis of relaxation.